Hey guys, I'm Kim and welcome to your evening yin class for self-love. This is a really nice class that's going to help to prepare you for sleep. It can be done in your bed. You need absolutely no props. So grab some comfy clothes, a blanket, some pillows, and then we'll begin. We're going to begin our class in child's pose. So coming to the end of your mat or giving yourself some space on your bed and just allowing your knees to come as wide as feels comfortable for you. If you've got really tight hips or if you've got sore knees, you might find that bringing your knees a little bit closer together helps to alleviate any kind of strain that they might be feeling. Either way, let's all have our big toes kissing and start to slowly crawl our hands forward. And just lower your body down as your hips reach back. Now here, just allow your hands and your arms to be anywhere that feels restorative for you. A lot of times restorative yoga calls for your arms to be around the outsides of your legs, grabbing towards your feet. But I really like to have my forehead resting on the back of my hands when I'm restoring in child's pose. You do you. It's all about getting yourself super comfy, preparing for a really chill evening, and just activating that parasympathetic nervous system. We're going to take quite a few breaths here, so really start to sink in. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, slowly start to come right back up and then crawl yourself into a tabletop position. We're going to move into puppy pose. So if you're on your mat, just kind of sinking back a little bit so that you can feel the end of your mat on your toes. Coming into your tabletop, making sure that your hips stay over your knees, and then walking your hands a great big step forward. Now, poppy pose is a big heart opener, but also a back bend. So really slowly starting to lower your forearms and your upper body down to the mat or the bed, and just finding a spot that's comfortable for you. Your hips stay really high in the air. And your toes might want to come up a bit. They might want to point down on the mat. Just whatever feels right for you, just let them. And then take a big breath in. And as you exhale, just bring your whole body slowly forward, minding your back until you're on your belly. Shift your arms so that your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Your palms are planted firmly on the mat. Your feet can be as wide as your mat with the tops pressed down firmly. Look downwards, and then as you exhale, allow your chest to reach forward. And your gaze follows along with it. We're going to sit here in Sphinx, breathing, pressing down through the elbows to not allow those shoulders to sink all the way up to the ears. You're really looking to hold a proud Sphinx here. Inhale fully. Exhale to release down to the mat as your elbows come out. Press yourself up to your tabletop, and then start to come all the way back down to a seated position. Sitting comfortably and allowing the soles of your feet to come together, we're going to move into butterfly position. But for this pose, try not to have your heels really close to your pelvis. You don't want to have it so that your knees are coming up into your armpits. Just allow a relaxed butterfly, almost like a diamond shape with your legs. Wiggle around to just get comfy on those sits bones. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, just fold your body over. Really allow your back to round, for your head to stay super heavy, and allow that to provide the weight to bring you a little bit closer to the ground. Inhale fully. And on your exhale, slowly walk yourself up. Extend that left leg long as that right foot finds a spot anywhere along the inside of the thigh. Inhale, the arms rise. Rotate to face that left leg, and as you exhale, fold over. Same idea here, allowing the back to round, allowing the head to hang, and just provide that extra weight. Your arms can be wherever they feel comfy. Inhale fully. Exhale to walk your hands, coming back up, extending the legs long and shaking them out. And then bringing that right leg straight. That left foot plants anywhere along the inside that feels comfortable. Inhale, the arms rise. Rotate to face your leg and exhale to lower down. Inhale fully. Exhale to walk the feet up, hands up, coming to seated again. And we're going to do that same fold now, just over our long legs together. So coming to seated, both legs are straight. Inhale, the arms high, and exhale to fold over. Forward folds are super restorative. They're really good to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. And I don't know if you can feel it already, but it starts to get you ready to chill. So we're going to stay here. Again, we're rounding the back. The hands just fall wherever it feels right. We'll take about 5 more breaths here. Inhale fully. Exhale to really slowly walk yourself back up to seated. Take a big breath as your arms reach back and up. Extend all the way up to the sky. And then as you exhale, just allow them to come forward, taking your time. Just giant circles, opening up those shoulders. Inhale, reach back and start to rotate up. Exhale and start to come all the way back down. And this time, inhale as your arms come super wide. Exhale as you hug yourself and round your back. Inhale, come wide. And this time, as you exhale, allow the opposite arm to come on top. Inhale, release, and just slowly lower your way onto your mat. Keeping your knees bent, we're just going to windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Let's take our feet super wide here. So bring them just as wide as the mat. And just move super slow. Take your time. And then whenever you feel ready, just allow your legs to drop over to whichever side feels right. The goal is to keep both shoulders still on the mat. Your arms can just be wherever it feels comfortable. Inhale to come up to center. Come back to windshield, wipering those knees back and forth again. And whenever you're ready, just allowing them to drop over to the opposite side this time. Finding some stillness and comfort here. Nothing forced. Inhale to center. And then just bring your knees into your chest, just giving yourself a little hug and a little ball, maybe rocking back and forth. Just massaging your spine, saying thank you to those back muscles. And then coming to still and extending your legs long as we move into our Savasana. Just extending your legs long. If you're feeling any kind of tension in that low back, just go ahead and bend your knees. Keep your feet nice and wide. Tuck your pelvis just a little bit and allow those knees to come together. Don't feel like you need to follow any rules for your Savasana. Just lie in the most comfortable position you can. If it's comfortable for you, just extending the arms and allowing the palms to come up, just as in a sign of receiving energy. Feel those shoulders melt down. Feel that calmness and stillness that we've worked on today. Inhale fully and exhale to find your Savasana. Start to become more aware of your breath. The rise and the fall of your chest. Your whole backside body along the mat. And if you're in bed and staying put, just stay right here. For the rest of us, just beginning to make some small movements with your fingers and your toes, moving up to your wrists and your ankles. And then inhaling those arms up overhead, inhaling fully. And then exhaling to bring them back down alongside. Rolling over to your favorite side and pressing yourself up into a comfortable seated position. We'll inhale here as your arms reach up overhead and exhaling down through heart center. My many thanks to you for practicing with me today. Namaste.